Hi everyone. So I was thinking of starting a new YouTube channel and talking about some different topic every day. So don't you wonder how people get addicted to things like the things they do? We have heard a lot about drug addiction and alcohol addiction, cigarette addiction. So what is it? That's the main focus I was trying to talk about. I'm not an expert or anything, just I'm giving my view and my opinion, what I think about that. Okay, so in the middle of this, I remember a song. Feels like soche zindagi rahina cha and something blah blah blah. That means your life is not what you think. It's not always what you think, but it's up to you. Okay, so I never felt it will be this embarrassing to talk about it on videos because I'm kind of camera shy. Everyone is when they first start because it's like you're talking to yourself until you go live or you post something in a social media or you actually start getting viewers and comments. It's kind of hard. Starting is always hard. So the one thing that actually plays an important role for like addiction or any other thing is your brain. Like the substance or the thing you do in timely manner, it comes to your brain every day in the same time as a form of addiction. For example, if you smoke a cigarette today and you smoke the same cigarette tomorrow, then your brain automatically tells you that you have to like smoke a cigarette the day after too. So in that pattern the addiction goes. So addiction is a feeling that you need something in daily basis or timely manner. Like you need something today and you need the same thing tomorrow and the day after. So when you lack energy in your body tells you like you're hungry and you need to eat something. I need more energy. When body sends the signal to the brain and your brain tells you you need to eat, right? The same way when you do something like cigarettes, your body will be full of nicotine. Then when you don't have that nicotine the next day, then the body will say, where's the nicotine that I usually used to get? That's the signal that body sends to your brain and that triggers you to get more smoke, right? And it's the same with alcohol or any kind of drugs because once your body get used to it and your body starts asking for it, like I need that substance, I'm used to it. So no matter how you start doing something, once you start, either that's the good thing or the bad thing, your brain stores the memories and the thing you consume. When you do it once, then your brain will entice you to do that thing again or in the future because that thing gets saved in some subconscious part of your brain. Addiction is also something that's actually bad for you. It's not really good for you, but you cannot resist doing it. You know about the consequences, you know everything, it harms your body and it has bad consequences, but you cannot resist doing it. So the only prevention to addiction is a strong mindset. Like you have to have a strong mindset that you don't want to do it in the first time. Then only you can start for the treatment or do whatever that makes you feel good without doing the thing that you usually do. There might be a lot of reasons you fall into bad habits. Our society doesn't accept easily. So there might be a lot of reasons like depression, you went through a bad life event, you feel like giving up but you couldn't. So there are a lot of reasons. And reasons aside, there comes a point in your life you want to get rid of those things. When you really make a mind you want to give up those things, then it's not that hard. Personally, I have done a lot of bad things too, and I have given up on some period of time, and I have realized it's not that hard. There's nothing impossible in life. If you have a strong mindset, you can really do it. You can really give up whatever the bad habit you have. Nowadays, in teenagers, I have seen the bad addiction of phones and a lot of things. So, if you reach that point that you shouldn't do that thing anymore, and you feel like you'll have better life if you get rid of those things, then that's the time you should start about thinking some ways to get rid of those things. Because while you try to get rid of something or some addiction, you'll face a really hard time. And we all have different mindsets. Our mindsets totally depends on those things. Like if you couldn't have a strong mindset and you start thinking like quit from tomorrow, then the tomorrow turns into years, 10 years, 12 years, then you'll just get bad and bad. The thing will worsen. You'll not achieve anything. As we all know, nowadays, everything which our society termed as bad things has become like a fashion. Like smoking, drinking, these all have become a fashion. Like everyone does it, who cares, right? Nothing is bad until your mind tells you the thing you're doing is bad. Personally, I think like that. Because there are not any proven thing like this is bad or this is not a wrong good thing to do. It depends on you and your mindset, like how you see things, how you see good things, how you see bad things, what you describe as good and what you describe as bad. It's all up to you. The things which are illegal before like 50 years, they are legal now, and they have also been good to the humankind. So you cannot really say the things are good or these things bad. We are all learning. We are all learning and trying to figure out what is actually good and what is actually bad. So we are all part of this. So do your part, try being good or whatever you think it is good. And we all have had examples that the addiction leads to life-threatening condition to many people. So please try to stay out of those bad addictions. And there's a limit for everything. If you cross the limit or if you are off limit, then it's obvious that will harm you. Or it's obvious, we have seen that in a lot of places. A lot of people have faced it themselves as well. So we have come a far way because of the people like us, because of the research, experiments, and a lot of things. We cannot just hate people for what they do and who they are, because they are also playing their role in a society and they are helping us in some way. Give respect if you want respect. Give love if you want love in return. Take care of people if you want to be cared in return. So whatever you feel you want in life, you'll have to do it or to the another person. That's how we are bonded. That's why we are called social animals. Because you may be thinking like you have done or achieved everything by yourself, but there's always someone who is helping you. Knowingly or unknowingly, you have no idea who is helping you and who is against you. Be kind to everyone because we need everyone. We cannot live alone, we cannot sustain alone. We are called humans because we live in a community or in a group. You cannot stand alone in an island and survive. That's impossible. You need a little help from here and there, it's obvious. We have come a far way than how our past was, but you can do whatever you want to do. There will always be people who will say bad thing about what you do, and there will be some people who will say good thing about it too. That is why we have this party system and stuffs. We all need everyone, but in some context or some point of view, we have to divide too. It will increase the competition, and it will do good to us in return as well. My next video will be on abroad studies and expectation versus realities, like what students expect when they go abroad to study, like USA, Australia, New Zealand, or other countries, other European countries. So I want to talk about the challenges, expectations, and the reality that the students have to face over there in my next video. Thank you for watching.